Welcome back to the Cetera Podcast. I am your host, Victor, along with my co-host, Mark.
You
How are you doing, sir, today?
doing great.
Nothing happened. Hey!
It just happened to be that one.
And my co-host, Mark.
We
You
here.
gotta spit a fast 16 for us real quick. We got the hottest beats. The hottest motherfucking beats. Let's get to it.
We got special guests in here, Fergie.
Wait, nothing happened on that green one.
They probably don't have them all like set to something. I really want to know why you need that sound. Yeah, it's like every other one is like.
Oh,
okay.
see, I hit that earlier and
Yeah,
it didn't
I don't
work.
know. It probably didn't have it up at the time. Probably
Yeah.
did it fast. What is the top brown one or the white? Yeah, that do anything?
It's dead. It's nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. We'll never
But
know.
It worked out perfect. This is the perfect one. I'm gonna keep using it for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, whenever we drop something.
We got some heated news for y'all. June 13th at the Wachovia Center. We got Vic
That's how the fucking radio be.
and Mark.
Right at each sentence, at each like 2 words, you just drop the fucking noise effect.
Featuring Fergie.
Featuring Fergie.
One night only. Get your tickets now.
It's like at this point, I don't even know what y'all saying. I lost track. Yeah.
After party at the Onyx.
Onyx. DJ Diamond Cuts.
Ladies free till midnight.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I don't want to go.
I'm not gonna do nothing. You good? You good?
So yeah, I'm really not sure if you're gonna do that. Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, I'm good. How are you been?
I've been all right, bro. How was your Easter? I asked you earlier about one.
Yeah, it was good. Like I said, I didn't.
Free bottle of Bacardi after 3.
It's like it's Easter Sunday. Jesus is risen. Yeah, it was good. For the majority of the day, didn't really do anything. I just chilled at the crib, and then later that day, I told you my family went to Maggiano's, and it was pretty good. Like I said, when I went there, it was pretty packed, and I'm pretty sure majority of restaurants were packed.
Was the Easter Bunny there?
No, he was not.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no, he He probably was there earlier. Missed him. But yeah, we went there and got seated, and it was pretty good. Like I said, though, it was packed, so we kind of got our shit kind of like a tad bit late, and it was we were like one of the last people there, but it was all good. Like it was still chilling and nice for the most part. So yeah. And then what did you do? I know you were telling me.
Yeah, I mean, it was light day. It just ended up, it was like a lazy ass Sunday. We just made food, ate, watched NBA basketball because the playoffs started. We watched the Sixers. Oh, that was Friday, but the Sixers smacked the Toronto Raptors. Going to do it again tonight. We're going to be up 2-0 in the series. Go to Toronto.
Drizzy not going like that.
He said the Warriors are winning this year, so he
He put like 200K or something on
them. So he'd be all right.
Imagine like being that hype that 1 year and then being like, oh yeah, Warriors are winning. I'm sorry, Toronto. You guys just not doing it.
The Raptors winning. He's just there like, I always knew it.
Yeah, right. I always knew it. Yeah, this is my team. Looking around.
I built this. I was in practice every day.
Oh,
that's ass. I was in practice every day. I built this shit. This is my team.
Right. It's like,
I won this ring.
Everybody's just looking
It wasn't
around.
Kyle Lowry. It wasn't Fred VanVleet. It was Drizzy Drake.
Everybody's just like, fuck, where's this noise?
Fuck Sergei Ibaka.
Start name dropping. But yeah. It's good Sunday.
Yeah, like I was saying, we'll probably like lose a game in Toronto, come back, and then close out the series. Then I'm telling you, I'm gonna abuse the shit out this button by the time we get done here. It's gonna break. But yeah, shit was cool. Like I said, I made Easter Bunny brownies, but it wasn't nothing nasty like Peeps or nothing. You like Peeps? I feel like I probably ask you this every year.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I really liked them, but then when I got older, I tried them again because I was like, bro, like I really like them. Like that, I think the idea of it was when we were in middle school, like getting them, it always excited me. So I probably like put the excitement with the taste and just was very confused as to what I was eating.
Yeah, I mean, even as a kid, like the fact that it's just like sugar, like you just fuck with it. But like my thing is like, I don't have a problem with marshmallows.
Yeah, I was yeah.
Like marshmallows are cool, but when you eat a peep, it's so much. It's crusted in so much sugar. There's that weird crunch to it that I
Yeah.
don't like. Like it's like
I don't know. I think it's more of like I feel like marshmallows definitely are different from the way the peeps taste.
yeah,
They're obviously both marshmallows, but when I
yeah.
eat
Peeps are
a peep
soft.
now,
Peeps are soft.
yeah, when I eat a peep now, it's just for some reason like when I it just doesn't taste anything like a marshmallow. It literally just like I could taste a lot of sugar and it
Just
just
fluff.
yeah, and it just weird. Like I don't know. Having that much fluff, but like you feel like it's almost like when you're eating cotton candy. You know when you're biting like you bite into cotton candy
Can you? Yeah.
weirdly, but you
Can you
like
even bite it?
but it just kind of dissolves so
Yeah.
fast. It just is weird when you eat it. And that's how I feel when I eat a peep now. It's just like I bite into it and I feel weird at like just chewing on it. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Peeps or candy corn?
Yeah. I would
Wait,
say
no, I'm saying
now,
like
yeah.
which would you prefer?
Oh, I'd rather eat peeps. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I
I
feel that
cannot
candy
eat
corn is
candy
disgusting. You know what
corn.
I
Yeah.
freaking hate that comes from like springtime,
What?
and like sometimes they use it for like party favors. Those like candied almonds. You
Candied
know what I'm talking about? They're
almonds.
like eggs and they're hard as shit. I'm gonna pull up a picture for you so you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I hate though, and my mom loves them. You know those circus peanuts, but they're candy. They're like soft.
Circus peanuts that are like candy that are
It's
soft.
yeah, it's they're kind of like marshmallows in a way. Let me see if I can show you. Cause
We're just both googling shit.
yeah, cause
Jordan almonds is like I guess the technical or like the official name of them. These things.
oh yeah,
They're
yeah,
hard
they're
as
hard as
hell.
hell.
I
Yeah.
hate them. Ugh. So no, like that looks. Oh my god, I can't stand those. And some people like them. Candied peanuts that are like what?
I'm like, what?
No, like what were you saying that your mom likes?
Oh,
I'm
they're
trying to
like
think about them. Cracker Jacks.
no.
Cracker Jacks. Like, how do you feel about cracker? I don't know. I feel like
These Jones.
okay. Let me see. Ew,
Hate 'em.
bro. She likes those.
Yes, and I've seen a couple other people too that say that they like them, and I'm like, that's disgusting. I
Yeah,
hate it,
I feel like I don't know
bro.
where you get those. I mean, I'm assuming I just saw they came in a bag.
Yeah,
But like my grandma on my dad's side, she would have like a candy bowl, right? Like
yeah,
like most people probably have like lollipops or whatever.
yeah,
Those would be in there, but nobody would eat them, not even her. So I don't know if she got it in like a variety pack, cause like she would have like obviously like the butterscotch dropped and like the
yeah. The
watermelon
watermelon ones.
joints
Yep.
and like the Hispanic candies, you have the little like red one that's like
Mm-hmm.
has a little seeds in there, like
Yep.
just like basic shit. For whatever reason, there'd be like one or two of those just chilling in there, and I swear to you, it's probably been the same one since my entire childhood. It just never got swapped out.
Bro, when I tell you,
What even is that a
it
Keep
is. It's
talking.
like a marshmallow. Like it's a soft like candy, like almost like you said, like a marshmallow, a peep. But
But does it taste like peanuts?
I don't know because I've never tasted it. But not to mention like the smell of it too. It has like a very like distinct smell too. Like when you open the bag, I hate it. My mom used to always like bring her. Actually, no, I did taste it before when I was younger, and that's probably why I hate it. I just never after that first time tried it again.
Who introduced this? This is like you know how like whenever there's something new, obviously like the first version compared to now sucks.
Yeah.
So like way back in the day, like before real candy was made, it was probably like, oh, like if you ate an apple, it was like, oh, like that's like eating sweets because there
Yeah.
was literally like nothing else
There's
out
nothing
there.
else, nothing,
This has to be like the early stages of candy,
yeah. Bro,
and like
yeah.
that shit was ass. And
Yeah.
then obviously we woke up and was like, yo, like we could do better than this,
That's
guys.
what I'm saying. When I saw people with that, I'm just like, bro, like y'all really got nothing else to eat because why are you eating this, mom? Like
It's
why?
terrible. How do you feel
Yeah.
about Boston baked beans?
Boston baked beans.
You know what I'm talking about? Not like beans, like the candy. Is that the right thing? Boston baked beans candy?
I don't know. Can't
Yeah,
remember what it
these
looks like.
things. You never
No.
had them? My dad likes these, and
I don't think I've had it, and if I did, I probably
this is
wouldn't like
another example of like old people candy. Like this, butterscotch candies. What else you will find in like a grandma's bowl? I don't know.
Let me see. I mean, I'm trying to think because sometimes I'll be seeing stuff still
Like
in mine.
Red Hots.
Yeah. The Red Hots ones. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Those peanuts are gross though. I'm sorry, bro. Like love your mom, great person,
No,
wonderful woman.
I understand.
Terrible candy.
I understand. Yeah, I don't understand why she liked them so much. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen her eat any more like for like a long time now. But I'm pretty sure if I gave her one, she would eat it really, like hands down eat it. I just never understood it. I remember just seeing her eat them, and I remember I ate one before, and it was just disgusting. And not to mention, it has like a smell to it too, like kind of like not like crazy, but it was just like it's a candy smell,
It
and like
smell crazy in there. So,
and that smell from it just really just threw me. I hated it. It just made me want to throw up. I couldn't eat it.
how do you feel about like chocolate bunnies? Like, when's the last time you had like a?
Um, I don't know.
You know what I want to do?
I was never like the kid type to really like
Yeah,
get one of those. Really, it was
I only had
just
one in my entire life, and
yeah. I probably might have too, but it probably wasn't big. It was probably like small or something.
because like I want to buy. I don't know if there's one out there that's actually good. Cause like the ones that they sell now, like the like Rite Aid and shit.
Mm.
That's like the same thing as buying like those coin candies, chocolates. There's like the most worst quality chocolate ever
Bro, it's the worst. It's always hard, and not to
and
mention,
dusty for some
it's
reason. Why is
always
it dusty?
hard, and the wrapper is almost impossible to
You
get
gotta like you
off.
gotta like fuck up the underneath of your nail
Yeah,
just to open them.
Yeah, it's the worst. I don't know who like they had to change the machines or something because bro, that shit is on there tight. Like
Yeah.
I might as well eat the wrapper with it at that point.
I remember. Well, it was like this is the one time that I had a chocolate bunny. I've probably told the story a million times on here, but
Maybe.
it was the like usually for the most part it was like my grandparents would pick me up from St. Peter's when we were younger, either that or like when very early on like my mom. But certain days when my dad would just randomly have off, he would pick us up. So on this day, it was like I guess the weekend, like it was a Friday
Okay.
before Easter.
Okay.
So he picked us up from school, me, my brother, and my sister, and he got us chocolate bunnies, like little ones for each of us. Very nice, you know. We were young.
Yeah.
We're all probably like 6, 7, whatever.
It's funny hearing your story. It's like, nice, you know. And I'm just waiting for the turnaround.
Yeah, because it always is. Very nice of him. But it was a white chocolate bunny. It was a white bunny.
Okay.
We all just fucked it up, including myself. I threw up. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it felt. You ever eat something you're just like
It
you gotta lay down and shit?
Not even to like, not to mention like some things that you eat and then like it instantly just hits you. Like
yeah,
it
like
just,
he's like I shouldn't have ate that.
yeah,
like that was a bad idea.
The worst mistake ever. It just hits your stomach the wrong way.
So yeah, that happened and then that was it. But I would like to, cause like, no disrespect to like my dad, but that was probably like a dollar store, like Rite Aid pharmacy, like type chocolate or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like not like I'm sure somebody makes like good Easter bunnies. I don't know. I could be wrong. Or have you seen? Supposedly this has been a thing, but I've never seen it before. I seen it on Instagram this year. It was like these chocolate eggs, like half eggs.
I've never seen
and
like
they
a half
fit
one.
and they fill it with like other chocolate shit, and people like slice it and eat it. And
Mm.
I've been seeing it all over the place this year, and I've never seen it. And then Nisi was telling me, was like, no, like that's like for like the past 2-3 years now. That's been like
it's probably
a
been
cute Instagram thing that people are doing. I'm like,
okay. I mean, yeah, 2-3 years is still recent, but I never really like saw that like at
Yeah.
all. I remember I used to get those baskets though from Easter. You know how you used to like go, you see at Walmart sometimes like
yeah, they had the big joints.
Bro, I used
It
to
had the cheapest
love
shit in
them.
there.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it did. But
The cheapest
just
toys, but just the fact he's like,
yeah,
ah.
I have like 2-3 like toys in there, like maybe a truck, some like action figure or something, and that would just have a bunch of candy.
Most
in
off
there.
brand shit. They probably
Yeah.
you know how much bread they probably make because they put like the cheapest shit in there.
Yeah.
And upmark the shit out of it just because they decorated real nice.
Yep. I mean, like, it was always nice too. Not to mention, I remember one thing I love about Easter is just, you know, the egg hunt.
Yeah, I haven't done that in forever.
Bro, yeah, it's crazy, but I don't know why. That to me was all like the best thing ever. Like the Easter egg hunt was always the best thing. I never did it like once or twice. That was like really fun. Bro, shit gets so creative, bro. Someone's backyard. You don't even be thinking about it.
I don't think I've ever really done like an official one except for like maybe St. Peter's. Cause like we never really had like a house with a yard. Like when I was growing up. Like it was so like we didn't really have somewhere where we could do it like in a way that wasn't like a safety hazard. Like just being in the street. Like I found one in
the street. Yeah.
Where?
There's one next to the crackhead.
Oh, I found one next to the needle.
Right.
Skegway.
But yeah, I think it was like once or twice I did it. I think once was probably like at my aunt's house in Jersey or something like that, and then somewhere else probably. But they were always fun. Like I don't know. Like I was always that type of kid where I love to just find shit and just look around. So it was, and I was very competitive too. So I'll really be dicking it. like I'll really just dicking it, just grabbing shit, bro.
Just like, you see a kid, you just
bro. I'd be so mad as shit when I see a kid find an egg in a spot that I just looked at. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I looked right there. Like I was definitely the one who should find that.
Parents definitely rigged that shit. They're probably like, oh, he ain't find one. Like,
yeah, and then just walk by and
after you walk away.
I'm like, all right, so you're the one hiding. Okay. But yeah. That was like for the most part from like Easter and just childhood, is the shit that I remember.
Easter's cool. I don't get. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it could be bad, but I haven't. When's the last time? Well, I mean, you said yesterday y'all went into. Was it like a like was Easter like a thing, or y'all just kind of were like, oh, like let's just go eat? Cause
Well, usually like when I was younger, Easter was always a time where I like again, it was more like obviously family, and then I would usually go to my aunt's house and we would all just like chill out there. We never really like went out though on
yeah,
Easter. It was never a thing we really went out on
I was
Easter.
thinking more like recent. Like I was like as a kid, like my parents, I guess, like tried to make some sort of a deal out of it where we would do something or like,
Yeah.
but like you up to now, like recently, like, certain holidays just
Yeah,
we
they just
just
don't
dipped
hit
out.
anymore, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like there's always has to be a reset at a certain point in life. So maybe when we have kids, it'll just kind of be like a reset type thing,
Yeah.
maybe. But
I also don't have a lot of kids in my family right now.
yeah, and that's usually how it is because when you're younger, you kind of want to like have your kids all around other like kids and just do shit. I don't know.
You know what I don't appreciate though about this time of year, bro? I don't know if you've been experiencing it too, but my allergies, bro.
Uh,
I haven't experienced allergies in like 3 years. It was pre-COVID last time I had allergies, and now it came back. So maybe I was talking about this with Quinn and some like Anicia. I was like, maybe that means like COVID's on its way out.
oh,
Pre-COVID, I had used to have allergies every year, like bad. During COVID, never had it once, not even a nothing.
Eh,
Now I got it again, really bad too. It's been like nagging me. The only reason it's
interesting.
not today is because like it's rainy, so it's not that like I don't know, like washed out or
That's
something.
interesting.
Even then, still I get it a little bit, and it's back. So maybe like COVID, it's
That's
gone.
interesting. I really just don't get allergies like that. And I
God
do.
bless you.
That's a lie. I do. It just has to be really, and again, it could be like how you say how the weather is now, because it really just has to be kind of like sunny, hot, probably. But pretty sure I told you this before, but like when I was like obviously living with my dad, it was a lot. It was so bad because he lives near more like where trees and shit are at. So literally when allergies start coming down, we start getting towards the summer, start getting hot, all that pollen, bro. Like no matter what, I walk out the door for 2 seconds, bro. In my house, I walk in the living room, I'm starting to sneeze. Like it was just so bad. But ever since I moved back more with my mom now, and it's just more in the city, not that many trees, like shit just doesn't hit me like that, like it used to. But when it gets hot, kind of like like I said, and my room gets really stuffy, like yeah, I'll probably start sneezing a lot more. But as of right now, it's not that bad, really.
Literally every morning, I just wake up like somebody was just pinching my nose the whole night, and I gotta spend my time over this thing just clearing my nose out. Like it's terrible. It's, it's just ass, bro. I don't like it at all. Like, what's the purpose of allergies? Period. There's no
Yeah,
need
I
for
don't
it to
know.
be here.
It really just fucks up with your nose and just gives you itchy throat probably. And
At first, it was literally so bad that like since I've had it for I haven't had it in so long, it was so bad that I thought I had COVID. I'm so serious, bro. I was like, yo, I can't. Like my nose is fucked. My throat is so itchy, and I want to pull my
yeah, your
eyes out
eyes.
of the socket. Like I don't know if you can relate to this because you don't like wear glasses or contacts or anything, but like especially even with allergies or when your eyes are dry, sometimes I don't know if you've ever had this feeling. I want to pull my eyes out and like put them in water and clean them and then put them back in just because of how they feel. Like I
But
wish you could do that, but I know there's that string in the back.
I know there's that string. I know it's attached.
So I can't. But you have no idea how good it will feel, especially like with contacts. I feel like or eyelashes or stuff just get back there. That if I would just be able to like boop and just let them sit for
Yeah,
a little bit and then put them back in, I'll feel like an itch in my mind would get scratched so
an
nicely
itch in my
that I would
mind.
feel so happy.
Yeah, I've like definitely have had moments where though like my eyes either get really dry or they're just really irritated. And sometimes I'm just like, bro, I need to just like sometimes I'm just thinking like, let me just like blink enough times, maybe just like rub my eye a little bit. It'll probably like go away or something. And it just still stays there. And I just get up and I'm like, bro, I go straight to the sink and I'm just like literally throwing water in my eyes, like, bro, like what is up? Well,
if I
what's your deal? Like
if I can't take them out, at the very least, I wish I could just like and just just start digging in my shit
like,
all
what are you
aggressive
doing? What?
and just like just take out whatever's back there.
Yeah, it can be bad sometimes. Especially the worst feeling when you it has nothing to do with allergies, but when you just get soap in your eyes and that shit burns. That's how I be feeling. I be literally in the shower, just like holding that water, like my eye right
And
to the water.
it doesn't fix it. Like
Yeah.
it spreads or I don't know what be happening back there.
I don't know. The eye is a difficult place. Allergies.
Allergy season, and I
Yep.
need it to go away. At least today is raining, so like You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
is what
it'll
it is. Bad shit. Ugh.
won't be as bad.
Quinn called me. He called me like during the week, like a random morning. He's like, bro, like, is it fucking with you too? I was like, bro, you have no idea. Like, I already knew what he was talking about. I was like, you have no idea, like, what I've been going through these
Yeah.
past couple of days. It's been so bad.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know. I just don't. I just don't get it that much anymore. I remember I used to get it a lot, but
You weren't lying about these mics.
yeah, there's just so much fuzz on it. Yeah, I just don't get that much allergies anymore. I don't know why.
I wish, bro. I wish.
It just
These
doesn't hit
past three,
me.
although despite the global pandemic and not knowing what the hell is gonna happen next, it's been very nice not having allergies. Quinn always had them throughout. He
Oh,
would call me
bro.
like every year,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, "Yo, like you got like," yeah, I'm like, "Yo, bro, I haven't had allergies yet, like at all," and now it came. But yeah, God bless you, bro. Listen, round of applause for that. No allergies for Mark. I'm over here dying, fighting the good fight. Oh, he's snorting. So,
Okay.
moving on. I want to ask because I just recently watched this shit, and I don't know if you've seen it too, or at least a clip of it. Have you seen or heard of the show Old Enough?
No.
Old Enough, or maybe you don't know it by name, but there's a show. I think it's like been done, but like it just became popular on the internet all of a sudden, where parents in, I'm not sure if it's in one specific country, but like in Asian countries, or like maybe Tokyo or Korea or China, wherever, they'll send like their toddlers out to do errands on their own,
Hmm.
and there's just like cameramen following them through their journey. Um, it shouldn't be a TV show. I'll say that one, dangerous. Two, it easily could have been like a simple YouTube video. It didn't need to be made into a whole show. It's very like early 2000s vibe. Like you remember like what's the name? Like it was like Kakashi's Castle or some shit like that. It was like that old Japanese game show that they used
Oh
to have on like
yeah.
that black box cable, or
Hmm.
like it'd be like Wipeout but like on crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that type of vibe. So like it'll be like a 3-year-old is like, oh, he needs to go to the market and then go to his Aunt Susie's house and then, go to grandmom's grave and like leave some flowers and then come back home for dinner. And that'll be the whole shit. And they just follow them from a distance. Not like they walk with them. They'll be like a block like across the street and the kids would be by themselves and they're just like,
So this is like in a life of like the kid,
yeah, like the whole
this.
point of it is the kid running out to do errands. And yo, no lie, they're like 3 or 4.
Jesus
And they just
Christ.
go out by themselves. Obviously, like the cameramen are there, but like they're not close enough to where like if something legit were to happen, they could not do something. Like if I just ran up and just ran off with
And
them,
now he
it'd
got
be a wrap.
abducted.
Yeah.
And now he got abducted.
Or like if a car accident or some shit, like something wild like that, like there's nothing for that. The show is mad entertaining and mad adorable. So like I loved it. It was like it's only like 20-minute episodes and there's only like 1 or 2 seasons on Netflix. Super entertaining. It went popular like on TikTok or some shit, and I love it. And it's like mindless TV. It's just shit that you just sit down and you just will look at for hours, and you realize you don't know how much time has passed. But yeah, I mean, it's just I love it. I need more of it.
I
They
need
need
more
they need a
of-
reboot.
Yeah.
But I just can't understand like how you could let some your 3 or 4-year-old do that, even with like random, like regardless, like even if those cameramen are there, it's just some random ass cameraman. You don't know what
Exactly. You don't
shit they got
know.
going on in their
Yeah,
head,
they
like
just ask to basically film your kid.
and just follow them around town, like they have no care of what happens to them whatsoever. But like even as a kid,
They
like
probably tell the kid, if you get abducted, you're stupid. How do you get abducted?
yeah,
like what?
like even I remember even when I was younger myself, like I would do stuff similar. Like my parents would like, but they would send us as like a group though.
Yeah, yeah,
It'd
yeah.
be like
It'd be
what
like at least
like
3
one
of you.
yeah, like a couple of us. It'd be like at least one 10-year-old, which is
Yeah.
basically like an adult in a
At that
Hispanic
point,
household.
yeah.
But like that would be the leader of the pack, and then it'd just be like a group of like 5-year-olds following them. So
Yeah.
like we'd be cool, like we have each other, hold hands, we're good.
Yep.
Cross street, look both ways, all good. But a 3 or 4-year-old by themselves, and it's not like since they're kids, it's never just like, oh, like they're back in an hour or two.
Mhm.
They're kids, so they get on the show, they get distracted and they leave at like 10 a.m. and they come back at like 8 p.m. Like it's dark as shit out.
What the hell?
Yeah, there was this one kid who was
Jesus.
bad as shit. Like, not bad as shit. He was a kid,
Mhm.
but like he was just very disobedient. Cause like I guess either like they live on a farm or like they worked on one. So it was just like a family farm situation where they were all like picking oranges and shit. And they were working all morning and they got to lunchtime and they're like, "Hey, like like son, can you like take these oranges, go home and like juice them for us and bring it back and then we'll like make lunch for everybody." So the kid's like, "Oh, cool." They put his set up his little backpack, put all the oranges in there, and he goes home. He goes home, gets distracted by a dog, grabs a stick, and just chases the dog with a stick for hours. And they're waiting for this food for lunch. And it's just his angry grandfather and grandmom and the mom. And then he's just in the house playing, and then they call him and he answers like, "Yo," he's like, "Hey." And she's like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, like how's the orange juice?" And he's like, "Oh, it's all good. Like it's juiced." And he just hasn't done shit. And he's on camera. He's like, "Oh, okay, like just bring it up then. Like we're waiting on you." Hangs up. Continues to play. He steps on a table and like I guess she had made like food for when they got home for dinner. And he just uncovers it and just starts eating the dinner. Like badass kid. And he's
What
super
the
young.
hell?
And then he calls again. She calls again, and she's like, "Oh, like yeah, yeah, I did it. Like I'm coming." And she's like, "I can see you, right? Like you're on camera." I guess they like the people had showed them. And he's just like, and the mom's just like, "Just make the juice and come over here. Like stop playing." And then he like juices like two of them, so there's like this much juice, and he goes back like that. And they're just like, "Oh, good job." I'll be like, "Yo,
Wow,
like
I'll be
that's
mad
why
as
he's
hell.
like that. Like
Yeah,
you gotta let him know, like, yo, you fucked up, bro.
bro.
Go back and juice."
There's parents like that even here, bro, that do that shit. They don't they'll see their kid doing some dumb shit and they'll just still applaud them for the littlest shit and make them feel like they're doing something. And I don't know.
It's like, nah, like that's why he's a little asshole. That's why he lied to you to your face. Like,
Hmm.
you gotta let him know that shit not cool. It's like, oh, good job. I forgot his name, but
Good job, good job.
he was just messing. And then this didn't happen during the show, but when he walked in the house, like you saw like their living room and shit. And I guess they let him, but like, you know how those like I don't know what it's technically called, but like in Asian homes, how it looks like where it's like, the sliding door and like the walls are like white, but like there's like wooden, there's like I don't know how to explain it. Basically, they have like white walls, and it's like
Mm,
like a typical like Asian home,
okay.
how it's built. And he has crayon literally from top to bottom, literally like this wall up of crayon that he drew on. And I guess they don't say shit to him.
Yeah, that's bro. I get my ass whooped if I even thought of trying to write on the wall, bro.
Like, bro, like I'm sure that they don't have bread like that. Like, if they work in the type, like I don't know how much they really bring in to be able to like repair that. Then he went deeper into like another part of the house, and it's like more sliding doors. It's like paper doors. I don't know how to explain it,
Yeah.
but there were holes in the door that he poked clearly. So it was just like,
What even gives this kid the desire to want to do that? Like,
I mean, but like I like as a kid, I get that because you just want like you want to fuck with shit.
I don't get that one. The,
Because
the
because
whole
you're
one, no.
because
But
because like your parents told you like nah, like that's not cool. But like think about the obsession of like you walk past like a case of water bottles, like you're like boop
yeah, like on
on
the
the little
kid.
plastic.
Yeah, like that's fine because like at the end of the day, that's going to get thrown out. But
Yeah.
something like that where it's in your household is something that you use every day and it's part of the home. I just don't see as a kid me wanting to do that. Like, what is my desire to do that? But again, the coloring on the wall, I can see that because like you get a crayon
Yeah,
and
some paper,
you're
yeah.
told to just, draw on paper, but you're just like in your head, like, oh, I don't have that. So, but I still want to
But I
draw.
want to
So let me
draw.
do that. Yeah. But the hole in the wall, like in the wall, is just like I don't see what was your desire to want to just be like and just put a hole like because it was perfectly fine. Like it's not like you had any other thing that you did that require you putting holes. So like that one just seems a little weird. But the coloring I can see, but that one I'm just like, damn, like this
You
kid
just being a
really just
menace to
don't care. Like,
society.
yeah, like what gave you the desire to want to do that? You were just like, fuck them, and just putting holes. Like, damn.
Every day that passes, I just start to realize more and more that I might not want to have kids. Cause like, why would I want to like empty my bank account and just like deal with this?
Yeah.
Like it's cool, it's cute in the beginning, even though they shit everywhere. Then they start to talk, and then it's just like, yo, like you think
Then
you
they
you think you know everything,
then
and
they
I want
start to
to,
get to that
I want
really
to, I
yeah.
want to, I just want to, just yeah,
Yeah, they get to that sassy age too once they know how to talk and they start saying no and they
yeah,
start saying
and
like,
then
it's mine.
and then
Yeah.
they become teenagers and they curse and they beat their stuff and they get curious about things and they get an attitude and they think
Go
they're
to your
tough
room.
and they I hate
Yeah,
you,
I was about to say, I hate you.
all that
I
stuff,
wish you were never my dad.
and I gotta act like that shit cool. Like, nah,
I be like, what'd you say?
what was that?
Yeah.
Dark magician.
I can't. But I really can't wait to get to that age. Well, obviously it's just being a parent in general, but I can't wait to be a parent and like, when the kids get to that age where when I say what'd you say and that strikes fear into them, like
Yeah.
that shit low key might feel like really cool. Like
Like, all right.
right? Yeah,
That's
all
what I
right.
thought.
Or they know not to slam the door.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck you just did? And they're just like sitting there like, oh shit. They start panicking, like, yo, I can't wait to get to that age.
Low key, like, say, like, I'm sure it happens with our parents, like, when they had to, like, correct us, but, like, to them, it was, like, funny, but they know, like, you're not supposed to do it, so they had to be serious with you. But, like, low key on the inside, they're probably laughing or something.
Yeah.
I would find it pretty funny if I had to correct my kid for something and I wasn't, like, actually mad, but I know it's like, yo, you can't, you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
can't
yeah,
do this.
yeah.
And they're, like, running to the room, and I just hear, like, like,
Yeah.
like that silent mad. I'll be dying laughing on the other side,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Or when they go to their room and you're just upstairs, you pass by their room and they just sitting there and they're like putting their face in the pillow. Like, I'm
like,
just like, yo.
man, sit your dumb ass.
Right?
Stand up.
Right? Come on. Clean those tears, boy.
But all right, I think that's our time, y'all. You know what we need to get in here? I'm gonna figure out how to maybe like go to Flash Drive, like get our own sounds in here or something. But we need that never never.
Oh yeah.
We need
Never,
that
never,
never never
never.
never
Of
sound in here.
course. We're back, of course.
But Mark, where can they find you?
You can find me Instagram, Twitter at Marky Mark, Twitch at Marky Mark. Vic, where can they find you? And etc.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter at etc Victor, and as well as all the platforms: Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. Yeah, I think that's all I got in my head. Etc. is at real etc for the same thing. All of those platforms. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that, all the same thing. Go peepers, we doing what we do, killing it. Yeah, appreciate everything. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.